Beneath the Sudanese sun, a dark shape juts from the golden sands. Hidden for millennia, this enigmatic black pyramid has finally emerged to stun the world. It's a scene straight out of an adventure novel. Archaeologists brushing away centuries of dust to reveal a secret lost to time. But this is no fantasy. It's real. What lay inside astonished the experts. A discovery unlike anything seen before.
It might surprise you, but Sudan is home to more pyramids than Egypt. Scattered along the upper Nile and half buried by desert sands, over 200 pyramids rise as echoes of an ancient African kingdom. These are the pyramids of Nubia, land once ruled by the Black Pharaohs. The kings and queens of Kush, Sudan's ancient civilization, even conquered Egypt at one point, carrying on the pharaonic tradition of pyramid building. They raised steep-sided pyramids on Sudanese soil. For centuries, these monuments were overshadowed by Egypt's fame. Now Sudan's buried treasures are stepping into the light, and none more dramatically than this newly found Black Pyramid. The pyramid's discovery was a stroke of fate. While surveying a remote corner of the Nubian desert, researchers noticed an angular mound peeking through the dunes. After trekking across the sands, a team of archaeologists arrived to find the tip of a stone structure poking out of the earth. As they cleared away the sand, block by block, an entire pyramid revealed itself, smaller than Giza's, yet perfectly formed and utterly unique in its surroundings. Its stones were midnight black, a type of rock rarely seen in Sudanese pyramids. How did its builders haul such heavy stone here? And why put a pyramid in this lonely spot far from any known city? These were the first questions the team faced. Stepping inside, the archaeologists found more surprises. A narrow entrance led into a steeply descending passage. With each step into the cool darkness, their flashlights revealed faint carvings in the still mysterious Meroitic script on the walls. Unlike the airy corridors of Egypt's pyramids, these passageways were cramped, mirroring the steep angles of the structure above. Finally, the team reached the main chamber deep beneath the pyramid's apex, and what they discovered there left them speechless. At the heart of the pyramid lay a stone sarcophagus, its lid still sealed after millennia. But around it, there were no piles of gold or jewels one might expect in a pharaoh's tomb. Instead, the team found something far more intriguing: everyday objects, clay pots, iron tools, even a simple wooden figurine of a Nubian god. It was utterly unexpected. Royal tombs usually brim with riches for the afterlife, yet here were humble possessions of daily life. And the biggest surprise was still to come. When the team lifted the sarcophagus lid, they found not one skeleton, but two. One skeleton wore a faded necklace of blue faience beads, perhaps marking her as a noblewoman or priestess. Beside her was a second skeleton bearing the telltale signs of a life of hard labor. A laborer buried in a pyramid? This was a revelation, virtually unheard of until now. This find has experts rethinking what we thought we knew. For generations, it was assumed that pyramid tombs were reserved only for royalty and the highest elites. Kushite kings in Sudan followed that custom, until now. But this pyramid's occupants hint at a different story. If someone of lower status received the honor of a pyramid burial, maybe the afterlife was more inclusive than we believed. In fact, a 2025 study of another Kushite pyramid site revealed that some people buried there had lived as laborers, not nobles. That evidence shows pyramid burials were not just for the rich and powerful. Even the pyramid's construction was unusual, featuring a circular inner support wall seen in almost no other pyramids, another mystery for archaeologists to unravel. It seems the social boundaries of death in ancient Nubia were more fluid than we ever imagined. At sunset, the pyramid's black silhouette casts a long shadow over the dunes. It's easy to imagine mourners from long ago trekking to this remote tomb to pay respects. Why build here, so far from the royal cemeteries at Meroe or Nuri? Perhaps it belonged to a local leader. Not a pharaoh, but someone important enough to deserve a pyramid. Or maybe this spot was sacred. On certain nights, the North Star hangs directly above the pyramid's peak, like a celestial beacon guiding the souls buried below. Each archaeological discovery in Sudan comes with urgency. Shifting sands and conflict threaten these ancient wonders. Archaeologists race against time, braving harsh elements and unrest to rescue history from oblivion. Ironically, nature protected this pyramid. Sandstorms buried it so thoroughly that looters never found it, sparing it the fate of so many other tombs. By sheer luck, it remained untouched, a time capsule sealed beneath the dunes. And today, conflict in Sudan only underscores how precious and fragile these finds are. Amid chaos, the sight of this intact pyramid emerging from the sand is a glimmer of hope, a reminder of heritage that endures against all odds. At first light, the team catalogues every artifact and bone. Each item will be studied for clues about who these people were and when they lived. It's painstaking work, but every finding adds a piece to the puzzle of Kushite civilization. Here, history is unfolding in real time. Piece by piece, the pyramid yields its secrets. Hints of how ordinary people were honored in death, how far traders traveled to bring that exotic black stone, how skilled its builders were. And while this newly uncovered black pyramid in Sudan is rewriting what we thought we knew about ancient Africa, just across the desert in Egypt, another mystery is about to break wide open. For the first time in thousands of years, scientists have unlocked a sealed door hidden at the very top of one of Egypt's greatest pyramids. What they found inside changes everything we thought we knew.
The Great Pyramid, mostly that's the one that's been studied. We actually haven't done a whole lot of studying on the other pyramids. It's something that's severely lacking. In fact, we've not even cleared off the bases of some of the other pyramids up at Giza. It's crazy.
So you can understand why people start to question the historical narrative.
The reality of them is probably stranger and more interesting than anything people can think up in terms of fiction.
For centuries, we've believed that the ancient Egyptians were the masterminds behind this architectural marvel. But what if they weren't? What if instead, they simply moved into these colossal structures? Join us as we explore groundbreaking theories, unravel new discoveries, and challenge everything we thought we knew about one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world.
I'm willing to accept that the Great Pyramid was largely completed by the ancient Egyptians.
The Great Pyramid of Giza, built during the 4th dynasty of Egypt for Pharaoh Khufu around 2580 to 2560 BC, has long captured the imagination of people worldwide. The discovery of its entrance and the subsequent exploration of its interior chambers have significantly deepened our understanding of ancient Egyptian architecture and burial practices.